Hey everybody, it's Jordy here at Carve Infusion. I've been asked some questions recently about different kind of like flex shafts and what to use, what do I use, basically kind of deal. I use the Dremel most often. It just seems like it's a bit more handle. All my tools are hooked up to foot pedal, so as soon as I hit the foot pedal, the thing will start turning and I'll start carving. I don't need to explain how to hook it up. It's simple. Watch a video. I think you can buy foot pedals for like 20 bucks on eBay. And they hook up to all machines, basically. I even got my Dremels, like my Dremel 4000, Dremel 3000, Dremel 4300. They're all hooked up to foot pedals. It makes it so you don't have to turn it on and turn it off. Okay. So let's see how I go with this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Foredom, okay? I use the Foredom SR series. It's a pretty strong one. There's a reverse, there's a off, and there's a forward, okay? You got this thing here, I hang it. When you hang your tool, when you hang your rotary tool with the flex shaft, hang it to the right area so you don't get crimps in the shaft, because if you get big crimps in there, you're going to bust it. Believe me, I know, I've broken tons. Not from that, just because I'm heavy-handed. That's what this video is about. My friend Pete, he's a woodworking expert. He's an awesome wood turner. Hi Pete, if you watch this video. He calls me heavy hands because I break shit all the time. Makes sense, doesn't it? So today is about, for my Foredom SR, I have upgraded to the industrial flex shaft, okay? I gotta remember when I'm making these videos to slow down and explain things better so people get it. So that's what I'm doing in this video. When you upgrade to the industrial flex shaft, okay? They sell them on Foredom site. You get a square shaft to plug your tool in, okay? I think it's just called the industrial square shaft. Flex shaft, whatever, okay? This is the hand piece. This is a 1/8, I don't know, cut saw bit in there right now. But this is the hand piece to put on the flex shaft. This bigger piece I got locks in, okay? You see that? So you pull that back. Let's see if I can do it on video here. Pull it back, put it in, lock it up. That sucker is locked in and you're not gonna pull it apart because it's for a shop. You know what I mean? The shaft inside this outer sheath is a hell of a lot thicker and more durable than the standard Foredom flex shaft. All Foredom tools are wickedly awesome, and I'm not talking bad about anything, but I'm just saying the industrial flex shaft and the inner sheath is a lot stronger than the standard one, okay? Here is, in my opinion, Pete says I need to say, in my opinion, so it's not like I'm telling you guys what to do, you know what I mean? Which makes sense. And I'm just trying to help everybody out save some money, because I've spent, to get to this point, to know this stuff, I've spent thousands of dollars. You have no idea. Maybe you do, because if you're a learning artist and you can spend money like I can, you probably do understand. So I hope this video somehow helps somebody. You know what I mean? Okay, this hand here is the industrial shaft. This is the standard shaft. I think they call it a slot drive. You see that little slot there? Let's see here. See that little slot there? That's slot, okay? But watch, just when I'm shaking these things, you can see that one on the left is a way more flexible than the industrial one, right? Whatever, fucking doing, 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 doing. Okay. Standard is slot drive, okay? See it? Right there. Industrial is square drive. See it? Right there. So when you upgrade to industrial model, I think I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Don't think your standard flex shaft model hand pieces are going to fit, because they're not. Because they're slot drive. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can, let's see here. I hope I'm going slow enough now, because whatever. This would, I don't have the other outer sheath on it, but this would go in there, fit in there. You line the slot up with the slot in here. Spin it up, start fucking carving, mate. Carve away. This is a cheap Japanese thing I got. I don't know where, off eBay. For the industrial models, there's another model you can get too, but when I started, I said I'm going to buy the best because I'm tired of buying shitty tools and them breaking. So I bought the best handpiece. This is, like I said, once again, fucking industrial, okay? This is the Big Kahuna, I believe. And this is a 1/4 shaft burr in there. I don't know what it is. It cuts all in there. I don't endorse any tools. I don't do this to make money. I do this to save you guys money and help you guys. And your feedback to me makes me want to help more. You know what I mean? Because I've watched thousands of YouTube videos too, and people help me too. It's a mint way to learn, isn't it? You don't have to read books. You don't have to fucking read instructions. You just YouTube. And you learn everything you want to learn. You could build a goddamn fucking jet off YouTube, I bet you, if you wanted to. Okay, back to the industrial square drive. This is a 1/8 burr in there, 1/8 shaft burr in there, so you can get the smaller hand pieces too. You know what I mean? This one doesn't lock on because it's a smaller bit, and it doesn't need to be that industrial, but pop it on, boom, carve, motherfucker. And I'm not saying sorry for my language, because some people are bitching at me and send me messages that my language is terrible. Well, guess what? Just guess what? So fucking what? I swear, because I don't sit there going like hockey players. Watch a hockey game. Watch the commercials. Watch the hockey players. You'll see. When they talk, they say a sentence. Yeah, so it was a nice goal. It was a great pass from so and so. This is me. So when I'm carving, fuck, what was I gonna say? Fuck, what was I gonna fucking say? Oh yeah, I use this industrial. Okay, anyways. This is for standard. This is a little handpiece I got for the Foredom. This is pretty expensive. I even broke the spring in here. So I don't use this because my buddy Pete had to replace it for me, and it was a real bitch. But this is more for like jewelry making and real fine detailing. But I got this, so it's got a 1/8 fuck. See? Perfect example. Anyways, some people can't afford the Foredom. I live in Canada. I think it's maybe like $200, $150, $200 for the standard model, right? I don't know what it was to upgrade. I think I paid like maybe $150 conversion to US for this to upgrade to the industrial model. God, I hate talking so much. My point is, you can go to eBay. You can buy, I think this one's a Grizzly, but it's a rotary tool, okay? Type in flex shaft rotary tool, okay? Maybe I think this is like $60, or you can get ones for like $60 to $80. Probably even cheaper in America. What's that cargo place you guys have? Freights Cargo, or it's the most popular thing that sells tools. So, but we don't have it here in Canada. You guys are lucky. You got it in the States. We got Princess Auto here, where you get like the cheaper tools for save some money. But anyways, this is the flex shaft too. This thing, see, look, it just screws. This does not have the spring on it right now, okay? It's right here, and I'm not putting it on, but you'll see, okay, whatever. See, it slides on, tighten up. I don't have the Allen key. There's a little tiny Allen key. Same thing with all the flex shafts, okay? Little Allen key, tighten that up good, okay? Get it on there so it doesn't come off. Slide your outer sheath on, okay? This is on there. You got your spring on there. Make sure you put some drops of grease on here. Foredom sells it or whatever. Don't put too much. I'll explain that in a minute what happens. But you got that on there. Boom. Hooked up to a foot pedal, $60. You're learning how to carve. Why the hell not? Do you know what I mean? Don't go out and spend thousands of dollars and stuff that you realize that you're not going to use, like I did. This is nothing. I've spent at least $10,000 on goddamn tools for carving that I don't even use. Start off buying a cheap one if you're not confident enough or you don't have enough money to buy the master Foredom. Do you know what I mean? Makes sense. Type in, once again, flexshaft rotary tool. Makes sense to me. Hope it helps somebody out, that's for sure, because like I said, YouTube videos are pretty wicked. You can learn a lot. Okay, when you're putting grease on these shafts, you got your new shaft, right? I want to say that since it's been about a year and a half since I've upgraded to the industrial shaft, I haven't broke one. I have not broke one. I break them because when I'm carving, I gotta get in there deep. Carving the wood. All of a sudden this burr jams up. Ping! The shaft inside breaks. Switch it out. Hope you got some replacements because, whatever. Oh, God. Okay, so where was I going here? Don't say Jordy. Fuck. Don't put too much grease on these things, okay? Because if you do, when you're supposed to put the new one in, put some grease on it. If you put too much grease on it, over time, when this thing is hanging, right? When your wire is hanging down, it's going to slowly come down here and sit down here. You're going to feel your handpiece get hot, okay? If you feel your handpiece get hot, turn it off. Let it cool down. It takes 5 minutes, right? Let it cool down. Start carving again. If you feel heat up within, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that, turn it off. It means you got to clean out your shaft. Clean out your spring. Take all your tools apart. See how this easy turns off? Just turn it off like goddamn son of a... Oops, that's on. But anyways, take it all off. Clean your spring off. Wipe it down. I don't know what kind of chemical you'll use or whatever. I'm not going to say anything. But clean all the grease off. And try and clean the grease inside the shaft too, right? Pull this thing out and try and clean it all out because it's clogged up down here, right? You know, I've even, on the shitty one that I had, I even got a torch and put a torch in there and tried to melt it out. But, and then I got my air compressor, stuck it in there with a little psh air thing and psh, tried to blow it out. But you got to clean out there too. And then you'll notice, once you start carving again and it's all goddamn clean, ow. Once it's all goddamn clean, it's not going to heat up anymore. This is another... thing I ordered. It's from China, you know what I mean? I don't think this will hold 1/4 inch shaft, but it will do 1/8 and smaller and a little bit bigger for those awkward ones that you get. It's Allen key tape, right? I don't know where my Allen key is, but you know what I mean? Spin it, put your Allen key in there. Turn it, spin it, open that thing up, put your Allen key in there, close it. Boom, start carving like a goddamn motherfucker. Okay, I'll shut up now. I hope it made sense. Remember, if you want to buy a cheap one, just type in rotary flex shaft tool in eBay or on Amazon or whatever you do. Find the cheapest one you can get if you can't afford an expensive one. And it goes same with Dremel too. You know, those Wen ones, like I think it's WEN. I think I got them for like $30 Canada here or $40 Canada on Amazon. Those are pretty damn good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into that, but those work pretty good for the price that you pay. You know what I mean? And I'll just shut up. Take it easy.